Good morning and welcome to another of the Glen Pepper Steak video vlog series. Today we're going to be talking about Toaks pots. So I've just recently bought myself a titanium Toaks pot, and as some of you are probably aware, the handles, because of the thermal conductivity properties of titanium, get quite hot. So I've already taken one of the handles off, and there is a solution. You can use some silicone tubing like this. Thanks, Tony. And I've cut a couple of links already, and you can feed that on to the handle. Now, I did have a go earlier. Wasn't a raging success, but I have done some research, and apparently the use of some sort of lubricant will assist the process. So I've got some hand sanitizer, which was recommended as a possibility. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the tube, and I'm going to drop some sanitizer down in the tube. Now, I haven't practiced this, so this could be very interesting. Oh yeah, so that's terrific. Now the only problem is it doesn't want to really go. But I have a solution. Forethought to myself that it might not want to get down there too well. So I've got myself a piece of wire to assist in the process. Yeah. All right. Here goes. Oh, that's significantly easier so far. We'll see. Now, it does involve a little bit of pinching and working. And that's actually not too bad. The big question comes in a second, going around two bends instead of just one bend. And therein lies the difficulty, because that is quite tight now. Just use a bit of the, there we go. Using a bit of the paper towel to assist in gaining some purchase. Now I'm sort of halfway around, and then once, there we go, once I get through to see the end of the handle, in theory it should become just a little easier. I use the word theory a bit. Right, well, if we fast forward several minutes there, not as easy as you would think. It's a very tight fit, but it did work. And so now all I do is get that back into shape, take the lid off, okay, so in one way, pull that out, there we go. So there you have it. I'll do the other one. Pretty good. So I'll do this other one. Let me just pull that end of the handle out, the bottom end, top end out. I've got a second length of tube, which I've previously cut, and I will now do the same thing. Hopefully it goes slightly smoother. We'll see how we go. So a bit more of the hand sanitizer. Apparently you can use olive oil, you could use WD-40 is one I've heard before. Alcohol, up to you. All right, well, I've finally got it to poke through. Again, quite difficult. Once you get to this stage, slightly easier. And then I've just got to get it around to the other end. Well, there we have it. Managed to do a second one. Is a little fiddly, I will say that. Reverse process for the handle going back on. Top end in first. And then compress it again. Well, that seems pretty successful. So that's now going to be something to grab hold of. I just prefer it up here. Grab hold of. I know I can get my thumb on the top without it getting hot and my fingers in here. Bottom gets hot, that's fine. Now, anyone's got a Toaks pot would know that the lid is a little tricky because that little triangular handle wants to fall down and is very hot as well. Now, I've seen someone else on the internets make a couple of pieces of tubing like so. Let me get some little scissors. Just cut through that, and then that just goes on there. It's not rocket science, is it? There we go. And that will just stay on there. It's reasonably tight fit again, and that gives me somewhere to hold to take the lid off without it being too hot. Yeah, the tubing, I'll put a link in the description. I had this given to me, but I found something similar on the Amazons and such like. So you can get a clear one or a blue one or a yellow one or a red one, whatever takes your fancy really. But I think that's quite a significant improvement. You'll be seeing this pot shortly in a overnighter I hope to do quite soon. All right, managed not to need my Quiet Please sign as I'm filming. As you can see, yet to get a studio. We're working on that. Anyone want to make a donation to the cause, feel free. Don't forget to click like, subscribe. You want to see this, you want to see some bike packing, you want to see some general fun and hijinks. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification button. It will bell, get it? And you'll find out when the next video drops. Should be up for a few International Film Awards this year, I suspect. Thank you to Tony for providing me the tubing, and I hope to see you on the next trip. Bye for now.